Hello everybody, welcome back to Iowa Plains View for the Zero to Hero Challenge. We have a busy afternoon ahead of us today, so we're going to jump right in and get started. We need to plow and seed some grass into our new field. So the first thing we need to do is lease a plow. I would like to use this guy right here, the 9-meter version. It doesn't say what the horsepower needs are here. Does it say out here? Yeah, it's just 320. Wow. That's pretty high. What do we got over here? Man, those are expensive. That is 5.1 meters wide. So I think our best bet is probably going to be this guy right here. It's 6 meters wide, 180 horsepower, $8,000. So it should cost next to nothing to lease. It's just going to take a while. So that's what we're going to do. Let's lease it. Yes. Okay. Let's hook our jack-o'-lantern up to this yellow plow. Our tractor doesn't match anything. Nothing. It's orange. Oh. I am trying to approach that from the wrong side. Okay, let's go get some plowing done. So I'm going to plow just inside of the lines here. And that way I know we're on our property and I'm not going to get that stupid "get off my land" message. So create fields, lower and go. Whew, not gonna lie, that was a big job. Probably more than we should have taken on with the equipment that we have, but it's done. So I'm gonna head back up to the shop and return this plow and get some sleep, and then tomorrow we'll talk about planting some grass. Good morning. It's October. Pretty early in the morning. Just got up. We are going to get this field planted. Very first thing, I leased a seeder, about $3,500 for a 9 meters wide seeder. So it'll take us a little less time than it took us yesterday. 6 meters was just too small. So fortunately that field is a grass field. So we only really need to plant it once, and then we shouldn't need to plant it again for as long as we're here. We'll just hit it with some fertilizer every once in a while, and it will continue to grow grass. But I made the field much larger, and we'll see that. It's kind of hard to see last night when we left because it was dark. But we'll see that when we get over there. I'm going to buy some seeds real quick. All right, so we are full up. And we're going to go plant. Chances are we're going to have to come back here and refill. The seeder doesn't have a very large capacity, but it only cost $69,000, so it was much cheaper to rent than most of the other 9 meter seeders, and this one also only requires 150 horsepower to pull. So, oh boy. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you plow in the dark. You miss a spot. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's all grass. It'll mow. Alright, that was kind of cool. So let's set this for grass. And let's go. Alright, we're going to stop for a second. And I think most of the issues we're having here are because this is a manual tractor and we're using automatic gear shift mode. So we're going to put it back in manual mode. I'm going to rehire the worker and see if that makes any difference. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. We gave the worker control over shifting, so that's going to work well. It's doing it again. Every time it hits fourth gear, it stops, it hangs up, and then it shifts back down into first and starts the whole process all over again. And it's fine in second and third gear, but once it hits fourth, it loses all power. Oh man. I've already sunk so much money into this. There it goes again. I don't know, guys. I don't think we can't go on like this. We can't do a year with this tractor like this. This is just not going to work. I don't know of any other solution except to sell this and get another tractor. I don't know, maybe the T7 is still in the sale. Then man, that's going to put us down to $0. Well, yeah, I guess if we sell this tractor, we'll have enough to buy it. We've got to sell it. We have no choice here. Let me unhook this seeder. Whoa. Oh, Lord. Can I hook back up? Man. And of course I'm in manual transmission mode, so it's a pain in the butt to change between forward and reverse. I use a controller, so it's hold down both triggers and press the up button on the D-pad. Not that hard, it's just I'm not used to it, so it takes me a minute for my brain to work. Alright, oh, maybe if I push it back some. Nope. Alright. We're going to get a new tractor. Well, as you can see, we have a new tractor. I know. But hear me out. Okay. So we were into that tractor for about $50,000, which is about what I sold it for. But it wasn't working. Lord, it took us how long to do that field last night? To do this field last night. That we can't do that on a regular basis. And then I started to plant this one, and you saw what it was doing. It was hesitating. It's that whole trying to do a manual transmission with the game's automatic shifting, and some tractors just don't like that. So fortunately, this one was still in the sale. It cost us $100,000 more than the other one. But it's 270 horsepower. It's automatic transmission. It just works. And look, it's pulling this seeder at 14 miles an hour instead of 4 miles an hour. So it's a reasonable it's trying to do this field with that tractor was not reasonable, and this will work. So I suppose I could have leased a tractor. That would have been an option, but then I'd kind of be right back where I started, you know, but I'd be out $10,000 or $12,000 for leasing this tractor. So we bought it, and we have a tractor, and we have $30,000. So we'll get back to a place where we're getting close to buying those pieces of property again. We have over 100,000 liters of silage already in the silo, and a few 100,000 more to come. So when that is ready in December or January, we will sell that, and that will be more than enough, I think, to buy one of those pieces of property over there. And in the meantime, we're growing grass here, and we're going to continue to make silage. So plans change, and ours did. I was just wrong. I was wrong about the Stara. It was not the right tractor for us. Despite being the right horsepower, despite being the right price, just didn't work. So we got this now, and it's going to be great, and we're going to easily finish planting this field. So I will talk to you guys when we're done. Well, we almost made it with the seeds that we had. We ran out of fertilizer here, obviously, and I thought that when you plowed and planted a field that was formerly a meadow, you got a free fertilizer state, and we may. The fertilizer from the seeder may be the second state, which is why that ground is darker than the part that we planted without fertilizer in the seeder. So I am going to finish up planting or seeding that field, and then I'm going to do a fertilizing contract in field 3, which is the field right next to that field, and I'll hit the dry areas with some more fertilizer at that point. And that way our grass field will be completely fertilized. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll just hit it with the fertilizer sprayer. It'll be easier that way. But I think we're going to call that an episode for today. I don't know that we got a lot done, but a lot of stuff happened. This was not nearly as good a day as we had yesterday, but, you know, they got to balance out somehow. If you liked this episode, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. Whoa. And if you didn't like this episode, please post a comment and tell me why. That'll help me get better. Either way, thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.